Okay, so guys, let's start. So, a very important announcement that we are in talks with Z 2018 topper, Mr. Bhupesh Jha. He is doing MBA from XLRI Jamshedpur. He will be live on YouTube channel of Gradeup at 8 p.m. on December 26. So I request each and every student to please be online at the suggested time and date so that you get to know what all it takes to be a topper in any of the exam and how you can also be one of them. Now, let's start with the concept of divisibility rules. First of all, we need to understand why we will be using divisibility rules. So divisibility rules are used to find remainder, that too with very ease, to check whether the given number is divisible by the divisor or not, to find missing digits in the given number. They are the three main objectives of using divisibility rules. Now we all know that dividend equals divisor into quotient plus remainder. So when the dividend is a very big number like this, 111 is written 1,000 times. So it is 1,000 digit number. Or 11223344 so on up to written 99. All digits are written 2 times side by side. So it will be a 18 digit number. Or you come across such a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to the power 84736452. In order to divide such a large numbers by certain divisors, all right, so to make our job easier if we use divisibility rules. So first of all, hi Tarun, hi. So first of all, we all should know what all divisibility rules are required for CAT and other MBA entrance exams. So let's talk about numbers which are of the form 10 raised to power n. So 10 can be written as 2 into 5. So it is 2 raised to power n into 5 raised to power n. Whatever is the divisibility rule for 10 raised to power n, it is applicable for the same powers of 2 and 5. Like the divisibility rule of 10, 5 and 2 is same. 10 square, 5 square, 2 square is same. 10 cube, 5 cube, 2 cube, 10 raised to power 4, 5 raised to power 4, 2 raised to power 4, their divisibility rules are same. Now let's talk about what the divisibility rules are. In case of finding remainder by 2 or 5 or 10, we will straightway divide units place of the given number to find remainder. So let's say if I have to find remainder when this number is divided by 2. So I will only focus on 9. I have nothing to do with the value which is written before this. 9 divided by 2, a remainder comes out to be 1. If I am required a remainder by 5, I will again divide 9 by 5. So 9 divided by 5, a remainder comes out to be 4. If I am required a remainder by 10, again I will divide 9 by 10. So remainder comes out to be 9. So this tool is very helpful when the numbers are very big. We can find remainders easily. Likewise, when it comes to 4, 25 and 100, we need to divide last 2 digits of the given number. So in this case, last 2 digits are 89. So whatever is there on the left hand side, it is of no use to me. In order to find remainder by 4, I will divide 89 by 4. 4 into 22 is 88. So remainder by 4 comes out to be 1. Likewise, 89 divided by 25. So 25 into 3 is 75. So leftover is 14. So remainder comes out to be 14. In case of 100, last 2 itself, digits itself will be the remainder, which comes out to be 89. And it is very easy to memorize all these because in case of numbers, when divisors are 2 raised to power n, 5 raised to power n or 10 raised to power n, we just need to divide last n digits of the given number, all right, by the number to find the remainder. So guys, please check it out. I hope the divisibility rule of all these is clear to each and every student. If any student has a doubt, please let me know. Okay, so let's move on. Now, when it comes to divisibility rule of 3 or 9, in that case, we will take sum of the digits of the given number and we will divide it by 3 or 9 to find the remainder. Now, for this example, we need to add all the digits, so which I have written here. Sum of all these digits comes out to be 45. So I will divide 45 by 3 to find my remainder, which comes out to be 0. If I am required a remainder by 9, I will divide 45 by 9. So remainder again in this case comes out to be 0. So whenever we get a remainder of 0, please keep in mind we can say that the given number is divisible by the divisor. Now when it comes to 11, in case of 11, we will check digits from the right hand side. All right. So this is my first place. This is third, fifth, seventh, ninth place. So they are going to be my odd places from right hand side. This is second, fourth, sixth and eighth place. So they are my even places from right hand side. Now in order to find a remainder by 11, we will add all the digits at odd places minus sum of all the digits at even places. So if we add them, 97531 is the sum here and 8642 is the sum here. So this comes out to be 25 minus 10, which is 15. So we just need to divide, no, it is 20, not 10. So 25 minus 20 comes out to be 5. So 5 divided by 11, a remainder comes out to be 5 itself. So this is very important divisibility rule for 11. Tarun, for finding remainder, it must be done from right hand side only. Yes, Tarun, yes, good, good, good. Is it done, Tarun? If we are only going to check whether the number is divisible or not, then order will not matter. But when we have to find remainder, it is strictly from right hand side. Is it done? All right. Now we can generate many more divisibility rules for the numbers of the form 10 raised to power n plus minus 1. So this set of numbers is again very important. All right. So they will give me more divisibility rules for the given number. When n is 1, so we will get either 10 minus 1 or 10 plus 1, which is 9 and 11. When n is 2, we will get 10 square minus 1, which is 99, which can be written as 9 into 11, or 10 square plus 1 comes out to be 101. When n is 3, it is either 10 cube minus 1 or 10 cube plus 1, which enables me with the divisibility rules of all these values. Now we need to understand how to use divisibility rule in such a case. All right. Although we have studied one divisibility rule for 9 and 11, but this method will give me more divisibility rules for 9 and 11. All right. So in case of 9, we usually add all the digits. That can always be done. Instead of taking one digit at a time, you can also take pair of digits in case of 9 and add all these pairs, which means you need to add 12, 34, 56, 78 and 90. All right. We can also make group of 3. All right. So in case of 9, you can also take 890 plus 567 plus 234 plus 1. So on the left hand side, there can be single digit left over. So or 2 digits, it doesn't make any difference. All right. So whatever it is, add it the way it is. So now it will be 890 plus 567 plus 234 plus 1. So this sum by taking 3 digits, or the previous sum when we took 2 digits, or when you take single digit at a time, in all the cases your remainder comes out to be the same. And this tool is very helpful when we come across a number like 10, 11, 12, so on up to 99. All 2-digit numbers are written side by side. And we are required remainder when this 180-digit number is divided by 9. Now instead of adding all the digits, it's better that you make pairs of 2 each and then add all the values. So effectively finding sum of 10, 11, 12 shown up to 99 is very easy. We just did it yesterday. So it comes out to be 90 by 2 into 10 plus 99, which is 109. So this get cancelled out by 45, and when you divide this number by 9, a remainder comes out to be 0 because 45 is a multiple of 9, right? So likewise, if we come across a question in the form 100, 101, 102, shown up to 999, all 3-digit numbers are written side by side. Now instead of taking single digit at a time or 2 digits, better is if we consider 3 digits at a time and then add all these numbers. So there are a total of 900 numbers divided by 2 into 100 plus 999 comes out to be 1099. So when you divide this number by 9, because 450 is a multiple of 9, a remainder comes out to be 0. So guys, please check it out. I hope it is clear. Tarun, which part you want me to explain again? सभी देख लो, क्लियर है सभी को? Right, right. So when you will be making pairs, you just need to add all these numbers, Tarun. So if this is the number, it will be better if we consider single digits, because it's easy to find sum when the digits are considered standalone. But when such a number will come in exam, it's better to make pairs of 2. So this divisibility rule is coming out of this. This divisibility rule is coming out of this. All right. So I am taking examples simultaneously so that you can understand how to use these divisibility rules. All right. So these basically rules now explain the value of n will define the number of digits in a group. So हमने 1 digit रखना है, 2 रखने हैं या 3 रखने हैं, that is defined by the value of n, right? Then whether all the groups are to be added or all the groups are to be subtracted, that depends on the sign. If the sign here is negative, then all groups are to be added. If the sign here is positive, then it will be alternative plus minus sign starting from the right end, the way we did it in divisibility rule of 11. All right. So let's say if we come across a question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, what is the remainder when it is divided by 11? So we can make pairs of alternate digits. All right. So if we come across 10, 11, 12, 13 shown up to 98, 99, all 2-digit numbers are written side by side. What is the remainder when this is divided by 11? Now this divisibility rule will come into picture. All right, which means here because of this negative sign, all groups are to be added. आप दो digits का group बनाओगे because n is 2. Because of negative sign, all the values are to be added. And we just found sum here. Sum was 45 into 109. Just divide this sum by 11. So from this, a remainder comes out to be 1. And from this, a remainder comes out to be 10. So 1 into 10, a remainder comes out to be overall 10. Now, if we come across this question, what is the remainder when this number is divided by 11? Now, here at n equal to 3, we are having a plus sign. For 11, we are having a plus sign. Now, it will be alternatively plus minus, plus minus, plus minus. So, when we observe it closely, this is positive, this is negative. Every odd value will be having positive sign every even value will be having negative sign, और ऐसे ही चलता रहेगा. And when we consider two consecutive numbers, their difference comes out to be 1. As there are a total of 900 numbers and we make pair of two numbers the way we did, we will get a total of 450 pairs and value of each pair comes out to be 1. इनका difference 1 है, next two का भी 1 होगा, so on up to इन दोनों का difference भी 1 होगा. So in this case, sum comes out to be 450. When divided by 11, remainder comes out to be 10. So this is how these divisibility rules makes our job very, very easy. We did it yesterday, Tarun. Sum of n numbers is equivalent to n by 2 into first term plus last term. All right. Good evening, Kavya. Good evening. Is it done, Tarun? And please everyone check it out. All the students out there, check it out. I hope this method is clear and all examples are clear to you. So if you can memorize all these divisibility rules, right, Tarun, right? So job becomes very easy, and they are the type of questions which comes in exam. All right. So I am going to erase all this. All right. So we will get divisibility rule of 9, 11 here in all these cases. Then we get divisibility rule of 101, divisibility rule of 27 and 37, divisibility rule of 7 and 30. Please keep in mind this is the only divisibility rule of 27 that we can use. All right. So the divisibility rule of 3 and 9 is not applicable for 27. कोई भी student by mistake ये नहीं use करेगा that sum of all the digits can be divided by 27. That goes wrong. So in case of 27 or 37, we have to make group of 3 digits. And because of this negative sign, all the digits are to be, all the numbers rather are to be added. Okay, now let's have a look here how the questions are to be solved now. Here it says this number is divisible by 72. Where P and Q are single digit numbers, then find the value of P plus Q. So whenever we come across such a question wherein we are given a number is divisible by some value, first of all, we should consider 72 as a product of two co-prime numbers. So I am writing it here. Product of two co-prime numbers. And we did co-prime numbers yesterday. Co-prime numbers are those whose HCF is 1. So this 72 must be broken down into 8 into 9. And to find the value of P and Q, we will use the divisibility rule of 8 and the divisibility rule of 9 to find then the possible value of P plus Q. So this information is very, very, very important. Please keep that in mind. You will not take 72 as something like 6 into 12, right? You will not take 72 as 2 into 36 or 3 into 24 because they are not going to work in any of the case. The only possible case will be when the numbers are co-prime to each other. Please keep that in mind. Now let's use it. As it is given to me that P4531Q is divisible by 8. It means its last 3 digits are divisible by 8. So we will divide 31Q by 8 to figure out possible value of Q. So we can say 8 into 3 is 24. Leftover is 7. Now in the lines of 70, we just need to think of a multiple of 8. We all know 8 into 9 is 72. If this number is divisible by 8, the value of Q must be equivalent to 2. Only then 72 minus 72 will be 0. The moment we got the value of Q, the number becomes P45312. Now we will use divisibility rule of other numbers given to me. As I know it is divisible by 9, so sum of the digits must be divisible by 9. So let's add all the digits of this number now. So 2 plus 1 plus 3 is 6, plus 5 11, plus 4 15, plus p should be divisible by 9. So after 15 we all know that the closest multiple is 18, which means the value of p must be 3. So the moment we got p as 3 and q as 2, required answer comes out to be 3 plus 2, which is 5. So please guys check it out. I hope it is clear to each and every student. If you have any doubt in this, do let me know. Yash, is it done? Tarun, Kavya, Naik, I hope it is clear. Okay, now let's have a look at question number 2. Here we are given 3 into 150 plus a whole square equal this number, then what is the value of single digit number a? If I open the bracket here, so it gives me 3 square, which is 9, multiplied by 150 plus a whole square should be equivalent to 22752a. Now the interpretation of this statement is that left hand side is a multiple of 9, which means this number should also be a multiple of 9. So if it is divisible by 9, then sum of the digits of this number should be divisible by 9. That will help me to find the value of a. So if I add all the digits, so 4 plus 7 is 11, 11 plus 7 comes out to be 18, plus a should be divisible by 9. 18 itself is a multiple of 9, so we can say a can be 0. Or 18 plus 9 is 27, a can also be 9. Now we need to check which one will fix here. If we take a as 0, it becomes 9 into 150 square, which equals 227520. As we know, 150 square must be ending in double zero, but it is ending on only single zero, so the value of a cannot be 0. The only possible value of a will be 9. So that comes out to be the required answer. So guys, please check it out. The reasoning should be clear to each and every student. If at any point in time you are facing any difficulty in understanding, do let me know. Yes, I hope it is clear. Tarun, Kavya, Nayak, and all other students who are online, please be quick and tell me. I hope both the questions are clear to you. All right. Okay, then let's move ahead. So let's consider this number and find the remainder in all cases. Now this is 111 written 1000 times. So be quick and tell me the remainder when it is divided by 2. So let's do it one by one. Right, Manoj? Right. मनोज कहाँ थे इतने दिन से? बहुत दिनों बाद दिखे. जल्दी बताओ रिमाइंडर व्हेन दिस नंबर इज डिवाइडेड बाय 2. Be quick, waiting for your response. And please type answers one by one. जब मैं बोलूं तभी अपना आंसर देना. Do not jump to next questions. Right, yes, good. Only one by one. Okay. So when we divide this number by 2, we will only focus on units place. So 1 divided by 2, remainder comes out to be 1. Now be quick and tell me the remainder by 3. सभी करो, जल्दी से सॉल्व करो. टेल मी द रिमाइंडर बाय 3. यश, जल्दी बताओ. राइट तरुण. सेकंड का बताओ आंसर. सेकंड का remainder by 3. So in case of 3, we need to add all the digits. Because 1 is written 1000 times, so 1 को अगर 1000 बार add करोगे तो sum comes out to be 1000 itself. And 1000 divided by 3, a remainder comes out to be 1. So when we have to divide it by 4, we will divide last 2 digits only. 11 divided by 4, a remainder comes out to be 3 because 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 3 is 11, so remainder is 3. When we divide by 5, only units place is to be divided. So 1 divided by 5, a remainder comes out to be 1. In case of 8, last 3 digits are to be divided, which is 111. 8 ones are 8, bacha 31, right? Then 8 threes are 24, left over is 7, so remainder comes out to be 7. When we have to divide by 9, again we will take sum of all the digits, which is 1000. 1000 divided by 9, a remainder comes out to be 1. When we divide it by 10, only units place is to be divided. 1 divided by 10, a remainder is 1. When it comes to 11, in case of 11, we need to take alternate values here, right? Or we can also say that whenever 1 1 is written even number of times, or any digit is written even number of times, number is always divisible by 11 because in pair 11 gets cancelled out, right? So remainder in this case comes out to be 0. In case of 25, we will only divide last 2 digits. 11 divided by 25, remainder is 11. In case of 100, again last 2 digits will be the remainder. So guys, please check it out. I hope all the examples are clear. So you have to be very quick. Once we know the concept, पूरा जोर लगा दो उसको apply करने में. The faster you will solve, the better you will feel. Right, Dhruv, right, Yash, right, good. I hope all the examples are clear. Right, Manoj, right. Okay, so let's move on. Here it says, if m and n are integers divisible by 5, which of the following is not necessarily true? Please keep in mind, not necessarily true. So if m and n are multiples of 5, can I say if m is 5x, n is 5y, both are multiples of 5? So m square comes out to be 25x square and n square comes out to be 25y square. So m square minus n square comes out to be 25 into x square minus y square. So this number is definitely divisible by 25, hence it is divisible by 5. Right? So option B says, again, it must be m square minus n square only is divisible by 25. So yes, it is divisible by 25. M plus n is divisible by 10. So when we add these two values, m plus n comes out to be 5 times x plus y. It is divisible by 5, but not necessarily divisible by 10. If x and y are either both even or both are odd, only then it is divisible by 10, because even plus even or odd plus odd becomes even, and every even number is divisible by 2, right? So it is not necessarily true. So the correct answer option comes out to be C. Right, Taran, right. So please check it out. Yash, clear hai? Dhruv, is it done? Okay, so let's move on. Here it says a 3-digit natural number ABC is written side by side to form a 6-digit natural number ABC. Then which of the following is necessarily true? So this question came in CAT 2014, right? So this ABC can be written as ABC into 1001. It is the factorized form of this number. And we just did 1001. that 1001 can be written as 7 into 11 into 13. So this number is definitely divisible by these three. So the correct answer option comes out to be A itself. Deepak, it's A. It is divisible by 7, 11 and 13. Is it done, guys? देख लो अगर किसी भी स्टूडेंट को कुछ डाउट है इसमें, डू लेट मी नो. राइट. I request all the students, if you have not joined the official Gradeup Telegram group, please join it. Yash and Dhruv, अगर आपने नहीं ज्वाइन कर रखा तो there is a link. Shikhar, this is second class. We did first class yesterday. This is the second class of number system. So we did basics of numbers yesterday. So the session is available on YouTube. एक बार देख लेना उसको. Right, and please join the Telegram group so that you never miss a class, and also follow me on Gradeup app and just press the turn on notification button. Right, Tarun, right. Subhan, please share the link of Telegram group. दीपक, सुभान अभी शेयर कर रहा है तो ज्वाइन कर लेना. All right, so let's do it again. So let's say we have a number of the form 1 2 3 1 2 3. So when this number is divided by 123, so 123 ones are 123, so it becomes 0. So 1 will be brought down. Because it is not getting divisible, we will put a 0 to bring in another digit. Still it is not divisible, we will put another 0 to bring next digit. Now it is divisible. So the factorized form of this number is 123 into 1001. So instead of 123, we are having ABC in the question. So this is equivalent to ABC into 1001, and the factorized form of 1001 is 7 into 11 into 13. That's why A is the correct answer. It is divisible by 7, 11 as well as 13. Is it done, Tarun Naik? Deepak, I have shared the link. Please click on the link and join the group. Okay, so let's move on. Here it says a number x22 7x2 can be divided by 36 if x is. So this number should be written as a product of two co-primes which are 4 and 9. So this number is divisible by 4 as well as by 9. So divisibility rule of 4 says last two digits should be divisible by 4. Now we just need to think of possible values of x such that it is divisible by 4. So we all know if it is 1, so 12 is divisible. If it is 3, 32 is divisible. If it is 5, 52 is divisible. 72 will be divisible. 92 will be divisible. So we are getting these 5 possible values for x. So if I take x as 1, the given number will be 122 712. If x is 3, given number will be 322 732, or 522 752, or 722 772, or 922 792. Now the number should also be divisible by 9, right? So 1 is not there in the answer option, so इसे देखने का जरूरत भी नहीं है. Let's start with 3. So we just need to add all the digits. So 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 9 is 19. So 19 is not divisible by 9. So 3 goes out. If we check 5, so 5 plus 5 is 10. 6 plus 7 is 13. So adds up to 23, which is not divisible by 9. So 5 is ruled out. If we check 7, so 7 plus 2 9, 7 plus 2 9, 7 plus 2 9, which adds up to 27, which is divisible by 9. So the correct answer option comes out to be D, which is 7. Right, yes. Good. So guys, please check it out. I hope it is clear. Nayak, is it done? Not 9. Tarun, clear hai? So first of all, we need to write down all the possibilities and then we can always check but we'll fix in here. Chalo, let's move on. Here it says how many natural numbers below 600 are not divisible by 9 or 5 but are divisible by 8. कितने नेचुरल नंबर्स हैं 600 से छोटे जो 9 और 5 से डिविजिबल नहीं है बट 8 से डिविजिबल है. So in order to solve such a question we need to understand whether these numbers are factors of the given number or not. Alright, so like 600 is not divisible by 9 but is divisible by 5 or 8. So we can say out of these 600 numbers, straightways 1/8 of the numbers are divisible by 8. Now, when it comes to 5, 1/5 of these numbers are divisible by 5. So remaining 4/5 numbers are not divisible by 5. So this will give me the condition for these many numbers. Then we can move on to 9. But here the options are very close. So in these kind of cases, it is always advisable to solve the question thoroughly. Alright. So if I use hit and trial here, that will not work. Had it been that the number is a multiple of all three, then we can definitely use this rule. Right. So now in order to solve it, first of all, out of these 600 numbers, let's talk about the multiples of 9. Right. So number of multiples of 9 comes out to be 600 divided by 9. So we will keep the integral value and we will neglect the decimal part. So it comes out to be 9 6 are 54, leftover is 60. Again 9 6 are 54. So out of these 600 numbers, 66 numbers are multiples of 9, remaining are not. When it comes to 5, 600 divided by 5 is 120. So 120 are multiples of 5, remaining are not. As we are required multiples of 8, so 600 upon 8 comes out to be 8 sevens are 56, 8 fives are 40. So 75 numbers are multiples of 5. Now guys, can you think of how to find numbers which are not divisible by 9 or 5 but are divisible by 8 by using this piece of information? Be quick and tell me. Right, Manoj. तरुण, इसके बारे में सोचो अब जो मैं बता रहा हूं. शिखर, यश, ध्रुव, by using these three, can you tell me the answer now? Numbers which are divisible by 9 or 5, not divisible by 9 or 5 but are divisible by 8. So we can make a small Venn diagram here, right? For better understanding, let's make a Venn diagram. So they are the numbers which are multiples of 9, which are 66 in number. They are the numbers which are multiples of 5, which are 120 in number. They are the numbers which are multiples of 8, which are 75 in number. Alright. So I am required this value set. तो बाकी सबको हटाना पड़ेगा. Right. So can you think of ये कितने numbers होंगे? And in order to do so, we are also required number of numbers which are divisible by 5 or 8 or 9. Right. And here we can use A union B union C is equivalent to A plus B plus C minus A intersection B minus B intersection C minus C intersection A plus A intersection B intersection C. So three values we have already found. It is 66, 120, 75. Right? Minus it will be A intersection B. So number of numbers which are multiples of 9 and 5, which is multiples of 45. Then multiples of 40 and then multiples of 72. So once we have this value in place, these values are in place. So leftover will be only and only this value. So guys, please check it out. I hope it is clear. When you divide 600 by LCM of 985, so that comes out to be number of numbers which are divisible by all three. मनोज, वो स्पेसिफिकली एक ही सेट मिलेगा, राइट? सो अब इस केस में 9 and 5 45 से कितने नंबर डिविजिबल हैं? 600 upon 45. So 15 get cancelled out here. 15 3s are 15 4s are 40. So 3 1s are 3. Then 3 3s are 9. So 5 and 9 से 13 numbers are divisible. Right? B intersection C यहाँ पर क्या होगा अब मेरा? Which is numbers divisible by 5 and 8. Right? So that will be 600 divided by LCM of 5 and 8, which is 40. So that comes out to be 15. So 5 and 8 is 15. Then 9 and 8 will be 600 upon 72. Comes out to be 75 by 9, and 9 8s are 72 minus 8. So this value is 8 here. Then it will be number of numbers divisible by 5, 8 and 9, which is the LCM of 5, 8 and 9. So 8 into 5, 40, 40 into 9 comes out to be 360, and there is only one number which is multiple of all three. So that will go here. So 8 minus 1 is 7, 15 minus 1 comes out to be 14. All right. So we will remove this value out of 75. 14 plus 1 is 15, 15 plus 7 is 22. So answer comes out to be 75 minus 22, which is 53. So Venn diagram helps us a lot in the identification of the value. Is it done, guys? So to understand how and why the concept is getting applied, right, Venn diagram से सबसे अच्छे से समझ आता है. क्लियर है सभी को? Okay, so let's move on. Here it says n equals 55 cube plus 17 cube minus 72 cube. Then n is divisible by. Now in this case, I am going to use a formula which is a cube plus b cube plus c cube equals 3 times abc if either a plus b plus c equals 0 or a equal b equal c. Now in this case, when we add 55, 17 and minus of 72, their sum comes out to be 0, which means this is equivalent to 3 times 55 into 17 into 72. Now we just need to check कि ये value किससे divisible है. We can clearly see 7 से divisible नहीं है, so these two options are ruled out, right? And then we can see 3 and 17 both are available, so the correct answer option comes out to be D. So it is based on it's 53, yes, 53, not 51, 50, 53. Right? Is it done? Okay. Here it says, let k be a positive integer such that k plus 4 is divisible by 7. If k plus 4 is divisible by 7, so can I say it's a multiple of 7? Let it be 7x. Or k is equivalent to 7x minus 4. Then he says the smallest positive integer n greater than 2 such that k plus 2n is divisible by 7. So k plus 2n comes out to be, I am substituting the value of k here, 7x plus 2n minus 4. So वो बोल रहा है n की किस वैल्यू पे ये 7 से डिविजिबल होगा. So this is a multiple of 7, ये तो हट गया. Now let's take help of answer options. If I take n as 9, so 9 into 2, 18. 18 minus 4 is 14, and 14 is divisible by 7. Right? So the correct answer option comes out to be A. इससे छोटा और कोई नंबर सेटिस्फाई करेगा ही नहीं. Because other than 2, next number will be 9. और 2 से बड़ा बोला है उसने, तो 2 हम ले नहीं सकते. राइट, और कोई ऑप्शन सेटिस्फाई नहीं करेगा. Okay, so guys, there is a fee waiver going on Gradeup Super. So you will be having flat 20% off plus up to 40% off on all CAT and other MBA exams. So you will be getting access to live courses and mock tests. Gradeup community will help you to stay updated with all major exams, announcements, right? Daily free quizzes, mini mocks for more and more practice are always given to you. So you just need to download Gradeup app. So you also get a chance to engage with other MBA aspirants, which will keep you motivated. Another very important announcement for ZAT 2021. On 3rd January 2021 is the date of ZAT exam, and the exam will get over at 12:30. And the exam analysis, as usual, will start at exact 12:45 p.m. So we are going to discuss expected cutoffs, overall difficulty of the paper, right? So you just need to subscribe to Gradeup channel or stay tuned to Gradeup app. And please join the Telegram channel as well, those who have joined late. All right, so I'm announcing it again, that please join the Telegram channel so that you always get push notifications and you never miss a class. Other important series for ZAT 2021. So how to attempt ZAT quantitative ability section. So you can learn from the topper in 5 days. ZAT 2021 crack arithmetic in 4 sessions. A session on DI, decision making, verbal. All right. On all the sections of ZAT, we have planned sessions for you guys. So please do not miss any of the session. For ZAT, it is very important to attend all these sessions. We are also having more courses to offer. Mission MBA, so as CAT is over, students who are still interested to take admissions this year, we are helping them out through these classes. ZAT 2021 decision making and verbal courses in place. GK and current affairs are required for each and every exam. And as the exams are over, based on your cutoffs, you will be getting calls. So a special course is designed for each one of you on GD, VAT and PI preparation. So Gradeup has also introduced installment payment scheme. So now you can pay your 12-month fee in 3 installments and 18-month plan fee in 4 installments. Although there is still a provision of paying entire fee. So if you wish to pay entire fee in one go, still that can be done. But this is a help extended for those who want to pay entire fee in installments. So here is the team who will be mentoring you throughout. Pranav, Jatin, Vikas, Vijay, Ashish, Savitri. So Pranav is a 100 percentiler and all other are 99.9 plus percentilers. Sonojam, Anant, Ajay Sreen, it's me. Tapesh, Vikrant, all are 100 percentilers, but Sonojam is 99.8 percentiler. Saral and Anurag are 199.96 percentiler. So we all wish you very best, guys.